Good morning and welcome to Gray Man Walking. Today is day 89. It's 7:15. Didn't look at the thermometer. Once the pack's on, that's it. Today we're gonna put Miss Jenny in the rear view. She's throwing a little bit of a fit with this roller coaster in the rocks. We'll see what the rest of it looks like. But it's another beautiful morning on the AT. Sky's blue, the sun's out. Old Gray Man says it's time to walk. Let's go. I could hang a hammock anywhere in there. Some of these forests are just thick with underbrush and some are open. Well, Virginia is a long state. And there is such a thing called the Virginia Blues. I think it's partly caused by people feel like they're not really making progress because they're not crossing state lines. I think a couple things helped me avoid the blues. Number one, being a resident, I knew the state, knew the little towns, knew the resupply places, what was around. And number two, y'all know I spent a good bit of time with my family, so that was a nice diversion from just plain old isolated trail life. So I give those two things credit. But I was glad to get to Virginia. I'm glad to leave it. Most of the trails, the facilities, are in pretty good shape in Virginia. The worst trails were around Grayson Highlands and Mount Rogers. They were just rivers. But I was there at a wet time. But I'm just calling it the way I saw it. Now, Virginia gave us a pretty harsh send-off with these rocks in the roller coaster, but it seemed like every state kind of gives us a little kiss goodbye. All right, farewell VA. Hello West Virginia. We won't be here long. On to Maryland, we won't be there long. And then Pennsylvania and halfway. Pennsylvania's going to show us what they're made of. But no point in putting the cart before the horse, you know, that's not the way we do things. All right, let's walk some more. I truly hope that it is the end of this kind of terrain. The roller coaster wasn't anything we haven't seen, but it seemed a little more concentrated. The hills weren't that tall, but it was they were steep, and it was one after another. The rocks were the worst. Usually I can do a mile in 25 to 30 minutes. Some of those miles took 40. So, someone said once we finished the roller coaster, it was going to get a little better on into Harper's Ferry, but I've heard things like that before. We'll just have to wait and see. About 8.4 miles in. Trail's still a little rocky, but it has definitely eased up a bit. Kind of been walking a ridge top for a while. A few little ups and downs, but not anything big. Had one northbounder pass me. Seen several day hikers. Well, I'm about 14.3 in. Down here somewhere around 15. I can run up the road to a little store that has some food and snack options, ice cream, drinks. Kind of out of water, so I think we're going to do that. I think the trail is finally absolved itself of all its rocks. It's pretty cushy right now. I went ahead and booked a room in Harper's Ferry. I didn't think I'd get there today, but I believe I'm just going to will myself to. And I can go by the ATC when they open at 10 in the morning. And I can upload these 3 days. It's recharge everything. Set me up for the next whatever. I haven't looked. It's a new far out app. Starts at Harper's Ferry. I haven't looked to see what the next town options are. You know how that goes. Oh, great man, don't look too far ahead. Alright, let's get on down this trail. About 18 miles in now. Went ahead and made a room reservation. So, now I just gotta walk and get there. Should have plenty of time. It's about 5:30 now, and I got just a couple more miles to go. All right, AT day 89 is done. I did, let me look here, 20.7 miles today to get into Harper's Ferry. Got a room, got a shower, and ATC opens at 10 in the morning, so I'm going to be there. Gonna find me a place to get some breakfast before then, and then we'll head out of Dodge after. Try to pick up a few snacks somewhere. Harper's Ferry is not a very good place to resupply, but all I need is some snacks. So hopefully there's some little kind of convenience store of some sort around here. We'll see. Today was a good day. Was glad to get out of Virginia. Was glad to get out of the roller coaster. Hopefully, glad to get out of some of these rocks. But we'll see. That's all part of it. I know we got a little bit of a flat walk down the canal tomorrow, so we'll take that. Saw several people on the trail today. It's always enjoyable and pleasant to talk to some of the hikers. Some of them day hikers, some of them through hikers. It's interesting. Even the people here at the hotel, they were interested in my hike and talked a good little bit about. So you never can tell. All right, that's enough for this day. You know we're going to do it again tomorrow. Good night.